everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. It's time for another video, a longer one. I haven't even done the shorts, but this one that I'm going to do today, I think is going to get a little bit of traction. I'm going to get some haters on this one. I know it, but before I do that, let me get this. Tito, if you're watching this video, friend of mine in Hawaii, his name's Tito, he sent me some postcards, but they're of his prints. I don't know if I get too much light in this damn thing or not. He sent me 3 of them, and these are, because he's an artist, and he sent me, and they're in postcard form. Okay? So he sent me 3 of these. Very talented artist. So Tito in Hawaii, brother, I appreciate you. I really, really do. Okay, so what the hell am I up to today? Well, here's what I'm going to do. Everybody, or if you haven't, a year ago or so, John over at Pro Craps did a 24-hour marathon. It was his first one, his annual inaugural one. And I went over my life as a pro gambler. Well, I mentioned how I first started playing blackjack. Alrighty? And so what I'm going to teach you today is how I played blackjack when I first became a pro. Now, here's a caveat to this. It's extremely freaking dangerous. I mean, you got to have balls the big as dinosaurs to play this. And I'm not advocating anybody go get a bank wad and go play this way. I am just telling you how I started playing blackjack when I very first went pro. Okay? I will say I play in sessions. And in 2-year run out there, I never lost a session. Ever. Came close, but it never beat me. Again, very dangerous way to play, but your odds of success are in the upper 90s. It is what it is type of thing. So again, I'm not advocating you playing this way. I'm just showing you how I started playing blackjack when I very first became a pro. I know some of you guys are going to throw heat my way. I get it. There's nothing that you're going to tell me I don't already know as I learn later in life. However, just for a video, I think people have been asking me, and so I'm going to do it. It's like that old TV show. You asked for it, you got it. Okay? So we're going to go over the table. I'm going to be using 6 decks. I'm going to use my shuffler, and then I'll explain everything over there. Okay? So without any further ado whatsoever, let's get to it. All right, everybody, we're over at the table, and so I'm fixing to teach you what I did, how I did it when I first became a pro in my early 20s, and how I played blackjack. Again, I never lost one session. I came close a couple of times, but it never beat me. Again, I'm going to tell you, it's extremely dangerous. You have to have a big bankroll, and but at the same time, you have about a 97% chance of winning this thing. Okay? All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle real quick. I'm going to use a 6-deck system. And this shuffler probably ain't worth the shit. And you guys can fast forward this if you want to. If you want. Let's see if I can remember how to do this fucker. Yeah, that sucked. If I can get them even enough, we'll be alright. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that I'm shuffling these, so you don't think there's no hoodoo going on. And I don't know if I can do one more or not. We'll try. But again, you guys can fast forward through this if you want. I'm just trying to. Yeah, that's good. That's all she wrote. Sorry about this. I just wanted to show you that this is about as legit as I can get it. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Get them in the shoe here without screwing everything up. Alright, so we're in the shoe. We're ready to go. Alright, first thing is first. You're playing by sessions. Everything is a session, all right? A session is about 10 to 15 minutes max, okay? The whole idea is you want to get into the table, make a profit, and get the hell out of there. You don't want to give it a run. You don't want to give it a chance to get you to 9. We're going to do a 9-step martingale. 9-step martingale. If you can see this, 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640, 12, 80. You have to have $2,555 to do this. You may have to bet any one of these, okay? I suggest that you go in with about $5,110. In other words, you could get busted and then you could keep going to try to get it back. But I never went with the 2 times beat. I only went with the 1. Now, when I did it, you could play with dollars. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 250, you know. You could do that. And the minimums was $1. The maximums were about 5. I was fine. So if you do this, you know, the $5 table, since your max bet is going to be $1,280, you know, you have to have at least, you know, a $2,000 max and a $5 minimum. So you're going to have to find those. They were easy back in the day. Not so much anymore. You know, find a $5 table just by itself is freaking ridiculously hard. But anyway, I probably don't want you to play this anyway, so I don't care. But you have to have 9 steps. If you start with 5s, you got to have 9 steps. If you start with $10 units, you got to have 9 steps. Not 7, not 8, 9, or 10 even, depending on the table and what it'll allow you to do. All right, so let's talk about sessions. I said 10 to 15 minutes. Now, if I am playing and it beats me, let's say the very first from the get-go, it beats me 5 in a row. As soon as I win the next one, whether it's 6th or 7th or 8th, I don't care. I'm done. Session is over. As long as I can stay winning 1 out of 4, you know, whether it's lose, 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 win, lose, win, lose, 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 win. As long as I can stay under 4, I'll ride it to the 10 or 15 minute max. When you see your watch is 15 minutes, get up on the very next win. Are you with me? Okay. So, recapping that, 10 to 15 minute sessions, a $2,555 bankroll. As soon as you lose 5 in a row, your very next win ends the session, the end, and 10 to 15 minute max, no matter what. Okay. Now, when we play this, we are going to play basic strategy most of the time. So 12s against a 10, you hit a basic strategy. However, we never split. We never double down. I don't care how much you got an 11, they got a 3 showing, and you're really wanting to double. Don't do it. Remember this. In this particular martingale system, it's not if we bet 640 to win 5. That is by itself. If you went up to any table goes, I'm going to bet 640 to win $5. That by itself is stupid, stupid, stupid. That's not my bet. My bet is they won't beat me 9 times in a row. That's my bet. And that's what you have to get in your head. You know, a lot of people say, oh my God, you're betting all this money to win 5. Well, technically, yeah. But that ain't my bet. I'm not worried about that. My bet is I'll win 1 out of 9. That's my bet, and I'm willing to put this money up to do it. Okay? Now, never split, never double, never take insurance unless you have a blackjack and they have an ace showing. Take the even money. Remember, a win nets you a $5 profit. So in other words, if we bet 5 and lose, 10 and lose, 20 and lose, as soon as we bet the 40 and we win all this money back plus a $5 profit. So what we're doing is every win is a $5 profit. I don't care what you're betting, every win is a $5 profit. Unless you get a blackjack. That's the bonus. This is the only game that you can have that bonus on a blackjack. You can't do it on red black. You can't do it in baccarat. You can't do this, and I never did, and I never would. But this way, I hate to tell you, but I'd do it tomorrow if I had the bankroll. Even though it's not the smartest thing to do. All right. So we're going to go ahead and play. When you buy in, just go ahead and set them up, man. If you can. If you don't have that much room, break it down into 2 rows. But there's the 5. Bingo. And then they'll burn whatever. We'll say 3. And here we go. Let's just play a few. I don't have a watch on, but we'll just start it. Okay? We'll just go like so. There's a 12 versus, and we're going to hit. There's an 11, so there's 21. He has a blackjack. Oh, well, we lose. Now, he would have probably looked at that first, and you'd have got beat. But it doesn't matter for this illustration. Now, you lost. Double it, put 10. There's an 8. I better look. 8. We're going to hit. 9, 10, 20. He has a 20. That's a push. Just leave it out there. There's a 5. There's 15. We're going to hit it. Bust. You don't even have to run. You're playing one-on-one. That's fine. So now we've just lost our 2nd in a row. So far, there's still no time to panic. I've already set my 9 up. I don't even have to think about counting. I don't have to do it. I just put the next freaking stack. It's $20. Okay, we stop at 20. He's got 11, 18. We're going to win. So, they're going to pay us $20. Now, watch this. This is going to help you out a lot. Okay, you're going to go back to 5. Okay, you're going to go back to 5. Leave the 5 out there. But when you bring it back, while they're shuffling or dealing, you can sit here and go, well, there's the 40 or the 20. There's the 10. There's the 5. Go ahead and set yourself back up. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You've won $5. If you want to, when you win, just set it to the side. It'll tell you what you're up. Okay, so basically, I have won. I'm up 5. If I'm to win that, start keeping counters over here if you want to. You don't have to. Okay, if you don't want to. But anyway, so you're back to 5. All right, but let's say you don't. That's fine. We're back to 5. 13, 18, 21, we lose. Okay. That's your 10. Oh, here's your 5 that you've won. We'll just keep it right here because now we're on the second one. There's 15. Got to hit it. There's 19. 15. 19. That's a push. Just leave it there. Okay. He's asked for insurance. No. It'll look. Okay. That's a 6 or 16. We're going to hit it. So now that's a 15. We got to hit that. 25. We lose. Okay. So we're going to lose 10. Don't matter. What's your next bet? 20. Roll it. There's the blackjack. This is what I was telling you before. It's the only game that gives you a bonus. Okay? So now, this 20, they're going to pay you 30. I was sticking on me. Now you just got paid 30 bucks. Okay? So, you won time and a half. You won a little bonus there. So, keep your 5 out there. There's another 5. I'm not even worried about the bonus, but I know when I cash out, that bonus is going to be there. So I've won. Here's my markers. I've only won twice, right? But I get to keep this 30. I'm going to put it behind me. Okay, so there's the 5. Set it back up. There's 10. And now we got to put our 40 back. So now you got to get some change, I guess. Let's get 5s for that. There's 40. Okay, so there's our 5. There's our 10. There's our 20. And then we need our 40, which is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm already set. There's my profit sitting right over there. I know I'm up 10 bucks. All right, it's been 5, 6, 7 minutes. Of course, this will go faster because nobody's explaining it to you, right? It'll go faster. But you just want a little bonus on that. You can't do that with any other game. I would not do a 9-step martingale on any freaking game but this one. Okay? So, we'll just keep our counter money right there. 1, 10, 20, 48, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's our 9 steps. We're up 10. We're in good shape. Okay? Okay, this is where you'd want to try to double, but you can't. Do not. Just go for the win. There's 19. There's 15. Too many. He has to pay. That's a win. Put it over in your win stack. You get the idea. All right. So, let's say you win the next one. They got to pay you again. Boom. And you're close to your 10 to 15 minute session. Stop. We never, I think, went over 3. I don't think we lost 3 in a row. If we did, it doesn't matter. You're under 4. As long as you can win 4, 3, 2, or 1, you just keep playing until your 10 to 15 minutes, 15 minutes max session. Okay. So, there's our 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640, 1280. There's our $20 win. And I think I screwed the money up. I should have halftime over here. And I think I screwed it up over here. But it doesn't matter. Okay, so we've won $20. And you're thinking to yourself, $20? You know, for 10 to 15 minutes? Yes. Get your ass up. Take your 20. Now, what I usually win in regular speed at a casino, I'm winning 9 to 11, really 7 to 11. 7 to 11 units. That's typical for a 10 to 15 minute session. Okay? So you're talking, 50 to, to $110, unless you get a blackjack when you're really high up here. Typical 50 to $100. That's it. Get up. Now you're up. Go wander. Go do whatever, or go find another $5 table. Okay? Sit, rinse, and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Got your 9 steps. You're ready to go. If you lose, put another one. If you lose, put another one. When you win, mark it. Just set it over to the side. Let you know where you're at every time. Because remember, if you start with 5, I don't care where you're betting, that's what you won. Okay? Unless you get a blackjack, and you can put the plus over here if you want to too. Everything goes over to a counter except your 9 steps. Let you know where you're at. Okay? That's it. That's how you do it. It's about time sessions. It's really money management. Okay? If you lose 5 or more in a row, your next win ends the session. You don't split. You don't double. If it's a blackjack that you have and they have an ace, take the even money. Remember, you just want the win because you get to start all over again. Okay? And then other than that, you're playing basic strategy. That's it. It's no more complicated than that. But why does it take big balls? Because you're coming in with $2,555. Okay? If they take you down that far, boy, your butt will pucker on you. I mean, it just will. This is why I say it's extremely dangerous. But your 97% chance of not losing 9 in a row. Again, do not come in with an 8-step or a 7-step thinking you don't have to bring as much money. Losing 5 and 6 and 7, they do happen more than you think. It's tougher to be 9. It just is. Okay? If the table maximum will allow, put that 10th step on there. Now you do need the $5,110 if the maximum will let you do it. The more chances you have, the higher your percentage or probability of winning. That's it. Okay? Now I could just keep playing this over and over and over just to see, but I'm not going to bore you with it. I'm telling you, we won 4 times. It's going to be in a 10 to 15 session. It's going to be somewhere between 5 and 11 units. It just freaking will. But you have to have the cojones to, number 1, play this just to start with. Number 1. Number 2, to get up after 10 or 15 minutes. I don't care if you're winning every freaking hand. 5, 5, 5, 5, and you're up 15 units real fast. You're still going to quit. Maximum 15-minute session. You're still going to stop. Why? Because sooner or later, if you play it long enough, hour after hour, same dealer, your odds of getting popped will, not that it can't happen the very first time, because it can, but just hit and run, hit and run. You may play 10 sessions that day, but what's 10, 15-minute sessions? 150 minutes. It's a couple, 2-3 hours out of your day. You make several $100s a day. That's what I did. I made a couple $100s every single day for a couple years. Okay, so there you go. I promised one of you guys that I would do a blackjack, and instead of just doing regular blackjack, I thought I would do it this way so you could see exactly how I played when I first became a pro. This was my staple. This way, how I just showed you, was my bread and butter for a long time. Okay? But playing this way will cause you to eat Valium. I think I told everybody, shit, I became addicted to Valium. It's very stressful, especially if you're on a losing run. 5 in a row. Oh, here's the 6th in a row. And then they have to shuffle. Oh, shit, you're starting a new deck, and you're betting the 7th. It'll make you sweat. Okay, so again, I'm not telling you this is the best way to play blackjack. I'm not saying that. I know I sound like a broken record, and I keep doing this over and over and over. But I tell you what, it's got the highest probability of winning a session. I never got beat 10 times in a row. I mean, I never got beat 9. I never had to do a 10th, which I wouldn't anyway. Keep it to 9. 9 seems to be the magical number. All right? So if you have any questions, go ahead and email me, kenknowsgambling@gmail.com. But it's that simple. All right? So if you need to watch this again, watch it again. Simple rules. No splits, no doubles. And blackjacks, you take even money on. The other way to play is basic strategy on your 2 through 6s. Same. 10 to 15 minute sessions. If you lose 5 in a row, you got to quit on the next win and just stack your winnings. Get up, go do it again. Get up, go do it again. Sooner or later, you're going to have a win goal. Okay? That's it. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it's different, and I know I'm going to get some people to clean my clock on that, but that's okay. I can take it. All right, so that's it for the day. I appreciate everybody. Tito, one more time, thank you for those postcards of your prints. And until the next time, y'all, be great.